Far out, Finn. It
But then
just
the fat wog says to the skinny wog, "Oh shit, are we live?"
I just got a thing that said, "Yeah, it's showtime." So I guess it's showtime.
This record is in honor of George Floyd, and I really hope we can see more unity and more peace when already things are so difficult. So, shout out to his family.
What a kickoff. What a fucking banger, Tori. Shout out to George Floyd.
Far out, Finn.
Wow.
Finn found that video. Finn found that video, and I was walking back up the hill from the beach and played it, and I was like, I'm not sure I'm getting it. So I had to wait till I got home to watch it properly. Wow, what's that all about, Finn? Who is that dude or bad dude? What?
Who is
he? Can't do that. Good point, Savannah. Happy birthday to you.
That's
23.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully, Humanimal, little baby. Hopefully, Humanimal is going to come in because she said it's just what this hot mess needs. It's been a long day, so hopefully, Humanimal will roll on in. But at the moment, it's just us. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning, Ruth.
Oh,
Ruth is rolled in.
How we doing?
Ruthie, she's rolled in. Yeah, good work. Good. I mean, my brown dog prospecting, Vin.
And Vin Diesel, mate. Vin Diesel.
You can be Vin for the evening. I kind of like that.
No, Finn Diesel.
That video was, well, you didn't manage to finish dinner before we kicked off, dude.
I'm just hungry, eating a bit of tuna, staying healthy.
Yeah, good work.
Get that protein in you.
Bit of protein, exactly.
This week's sponsor.
Anywho, happy birthday to you. That's it.
Do we have a song for
okay. Yeah. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Wake the truck up, America. Sup, peeps? Good to see you too, groups. All the beautiful people are rolling in, but that video is ridiculous.
That's
he's up on the roof and he's like,
racism, Tori. I don't know why you don't like that. Racism is over now because of what he just did. I don't think he grasped that. So
he just dedicated a song to the late George Floyd, who couldn't have died in more horrific circumstances, really. And busts out a little terrible. Yes.
You just want to get it because you're racist. So that's how it works.
Honest, as George Floyd's family, I can't imagine they'd be thrilled with that little tribute. Everyone wish Savannah a happy birthday before we kick off the show. And I think
happy birthday, Sav. Shout out.
Kicking it off today. No, yes, I am. Yeah, you did the green mortgage last week.
The what?
See, I keep the green mortgage. Yeah, R.I.P. George. Exactly. That should have been a contender.
Oh, shout out to his family.
Yo, anyway, yeah, that wasn't good, and neither are most of the stories this evening. I'm sure we're looking at the world's.
I got a follow up from one of yours last week, Tori. How good's that?
Oh, look out! Nice little segue coming up. All right, let me just load this up. Okay, here we go.
What did you do for your birthday, Sav? Oh, here we go, JFK.
I was going to say, do you know who that is?
Old Jack. Yeah, that's old Jack.
Old Jack, yep.
Oh,
So
Jack
big
Kennedy.
news for old Jack this week, or at least a little bit of old Jack. Let's check it out.
I know. What's he up to these days?
Did you see that? JFK's hair is going to be blasted into space this week.
Who has his hair and why do they have his hair?
I know. And also just bearing in mind, without getting too graphic, bearing in mind the manner in which he died. Don't know if shot in the head. So yeah, I went straight to the point. Not really sure a hair sample is something that you'd want, but anyway, yeah, they're sending DNA samples from 4 US presidents: JFK, George Washington. Where'd they get DNA from George Washington? Dwight Eisenhower and Ronald Reagan. It's going to be launched above Earth later this year on humanity's first deep space time capsule. Okay. Now, I mean, who seriously cares?
So when they say hair, it's not all of his hair. It's just like 1 or 2 strands.
Yeah, it's a bit of his hair.
Okay. Interesting. Wow. Oh, George, hey? Good on him.
There's our Ronnie.
Oh, Reagan, eh? I mean, Reagan pretty much in the Cold War, so shout out to him. You know, that's a pretty big achievement for an actor.
So this is the brainchild of Celestis Inc. They're a spaceflight company based in Houston. They're behind this idea. It's going to contain the cremated remains of over 200 people, also including Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry.
Oh,
nice. There he is in the middle with Willie Shatner and that dude. Now look at this. This is where, I mean, I'm already thinking, have we not covered a gazillion stories looking at how much space junk is up there? And they're going to stick another thing up there, and there's going to be a capsule full of like ashes essentially and remains and bits and pieces of 200 people. But the hair came from a celebrity hair collector, a guy called Louis Mushroom. And that was gifted to Celestis by an anonymous donor to add to the collection. A celebrity hair collector. Now, Louis Mushrow is no longer around. He's dead too. Do you think they're going to send him up with his hair collection? This is so disturbing to me.
It does say deep space, so hopefully it's not going to orbit Earth. Hopefully they're just going to blast it out. It just goes into the void.
But it's like, if you're going to, I mean, how self-absorbed, sorry, America, but if you're going to have this company and send a space capsule up, like send up stuff from every country on the planet, you know, like no one wants to find a capsule full of 200
America's number
people's remains.
America
like, seriously, it's like not only are they littering space, but it's a capsule that any other country or anyone else who finds it's just going to go, yeah, that'd be right. There'll probably be like a McDonald's wrapper clinging to it that, you know, is floating around up in space as well. I just think it's all so bizarre. But then I think it's bizarre that there was a celebrity hair collector who somehow managed to get his hands on some of JFK's hair.
That's more
weird.
Blasting shit into space is just funny. Like Elon with his car. That's hilarious.
It's actually an historic mission. It's always an before.
No, it says A.
Yeah, but it should be an. It's always an before historic. By any standard. Whoopie do, Charles M. Chafer, co-founder and CEO of Celestis. Oh, damn, I missed it. The overarching goal, it said just before, was to put humans into space. They're dead.
Into the solar system.
Scraps of dead people. It's not putting humans.
I think it's saying that's their goal, whereas this is how they're going to start getting known for themselves. Oh, they're the guys who launched the dead people up there.
Some pubes. Look, there could be some women in the 200. Who knows? Who knows?
They've got to be historical figures who have actually achieved something, Savannah. So
watch it, Finn. I mean, Vin. Now this Ruth says some poor planet in a wormhole far, far away is going to have new alien species growing just like us. Toenail hair, that'd be nice.
Wow, Jesus.
But anyway, I mean, I'm not even going to play the rest of it because we got the gist of it.
The hair grows on the nail; it grows on the toe.
To me, that's true. To me, it's pointless. It's a massive waste of money. It's very self-centered, and who gives a shit, really? Like whoopee friggin' do.
I think it's just an ad, really.
It's a capsule about it, you know. And I'm sure there's a nostril hair in there as well too. Time Lord should be here. Time Lord does often pop in, so with a bit of luck, often when someone in chat or Vin or I say a name, in they roll.
Who's Time Lord?
Time Lord pops in sometimes. Well, Time Lord's more often in my my channel.
I don't even know who that is.
Time Lord's awesome.
Where's my boy Blue though? What the fuck? Again?
Yeah. Where's your boy Blue?
Who's fucking out of control.
Yeah, I know. Used to be a regular, doesn't give a shit about us anymore. So yeah, there you go. A space oddity indeed. And I think totally batshit. Summon the Time Lord. Let's do the Time Lord again.
Is it that Doctor Who? Time Lord.
Just a jump to the left. Yes.
Nice. So this story, we got our favorite president. He's back at it again.
Woo-hoo!
You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this story, right?
What's Jojo been up to?
Oh, he's all for gay marriage now. So his whole career, he spent bash on the gays. He's now all of a sudden changing his tune, and now he's doing the classic Joey move, and he's saying he's been for it the whole time. So of course we're going to hear him say this, and of course we're going to have mountains of videos from his whole history saying the complete fucking opposite. So Let's get into it.
Hello, Deb.
Is a fucking spanner.
You
Deb
codified support for same-sex marriage and interracial marriages like ours.
Also, I'm not too sure why the guy from White Castle is doing the fucking interview, but there we go.
I don't know
Curious
White Castle,
what
but
your
I'm laughing
evolution
anyway.
was like on marriage equality and what the federal government might be able to do to protect LGBTQ Americans, especially trans kids who are dealing with all these regressive state laws that are popping up right now.
I can remember exactly where my epiphany was.
Okay.
Oh,
I hadn't thought much about it, to tell you the truth. And I was a senior in high school, and my dad was dropping me off.
I
remember about to get out of the.
Wow. So from high school, he's having this flashback, having a flashback to high school.
He's having a flashback to high school in 1731.
Yeah, fucking hell. I think it was even earlier, wasn't it?
My bad. 1726.
Let's hear this totally legitimate fucking story from his high school. It is 100% truth and factual.
The car, and I looked to my right, and two well-dressed men in suits kissed each other. I mean, they gave each other a kiss. And then one looked like he was heading to the DuPont building, and one looked like he headed to the Hercules Corporation building. And I'll never forget, I turned and looked at my dad. He said, Joey, it's simple.
Oh, yeah, the old Hercules building. You know that one? Corey, the old Hercules building.
Hercules. I thought he was going to say, and then one of them dropped their pants, and Daddy said, look away, Joe. You're too young for fellatio.
Joey, it's simple. They love each other.
Oh,
it's
bless.
Simple. No, I'm not joking. It's simple. They love each other.
Bless.
And it's never been. It's never been.
It's that simple.
It's just that simple. It doesn't matter whether it's same sex or a heterosexual couple. You should be able to be married. What is the problem?
Obviously, it's a fucking line. So let's hear it. Get ready, Tori, because now we're gonna.
Yeah, ready for it. Bring it up.
Flashbacks
Bring it on.
I think we only get one flashback, but there.
I love people doing all the research for us, though. It's great.
Oh, like this kind of stuff is easy as fuck because he has been.
Oh, I know. But even so,
very
they still edited and put groovy music under it. You know.
Yeah. Even when Obama was in and he was the VP, he was very against gay marriage right up until fucking 2016 or something when he changed. But right up until then, it was like, no, that doesn't happen. Anyway, let's hear it. This is going to be good. This is going to be fantastic.
Think about this.
Think about it.
The world's going to Hades in a handbasket. We are desperately concerned about the circumstance relating to avian flu. We don't have enough vaccines. We don't have enough police officers. And we're going to debate the next 3 weeks, I'm told, gay marriage, a flag amendment, and God only knows what else. I can't believe the American people can't see through this. We already have a law, the Defense of Marriage Act, where we've all voted, not where I voted and others said, look, marriage is between a man and a woman, and states must respect that. Nobody's violated that law. There's been no challenge to that law. Why do we need a constitutional amendment? Marriage is between a man and a woman. What's the game going on here?
I can remember exactly when my epiphany was.
Okay.
Your lies!
Yep.
And I voted on it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we know you did.
Unbelievable. But not surprising, sadly. Whenever
No,
he
not at all.
appears
But
on
now
the
he's
show,
changed his tune.
he's good at doing that.
Mm.
He changes his tune many a time.
It's almost every time he speaks, there's going to be something that's the opposite. It's fantastic. It's some of the greatest stuff ever. He's pure
I like
content
your
for this.
comment.
He keeps us going. He keeps
I
us
know.
food on the.
I know. Look, it was a very sad day. It was a sad day when George W. Bush was no longer the president of the United States of America because he was a never-ending source of comedy gold. Then when Trump got in, all these politically correct comedians were like, well, we're not going to joke about this because it's not funny. And it's like, fuck off. Yes, we are. And now we've got Biden. It's just a never-ending source of comedy gold. And as Savannah beautifully put it, go suck an eggplant, Biden.
Yeah, an eggplant. Good on you. I was just warming up. Right. What?
Yeah. Something horrible has happened in North Korea, Finn.
Oh, no. What have they done now?
Oh, no. This is really fucked up. Really fucked up.
I'm laughing at the comments, not what you're saying. Are you
No,
going to
no.
story or are we just jumping straight into it?
I'm just waiting for StreamYard to come back over so I can share it. But
Buddy, wake up! Sorry, my dog was sleeping.
a spy who dared to Google Kim Jong-un faces death by firing squad in North Korea.
Yeah, good. You're not allowed to Google him. What are you doing?
I know. He should have used Bing.
Ask Jeeves, all right, Tori?
Ask Jeeves. How horrible, though. So, I mean, look, here's a North Korean spy. So, they're not a fan, obviously. But his offense wasn't spying. He was Googling Kim Jong-un. And he's going to face death by firing squad for daring to read about Kim and his trail of destruction from within Bureau 10, which is the secretive agency monitoring internal and external communications in the repressive state. So he got sprung. He was among a number of intelligence officials betrayed to the Ministry of State Security by a colleague. Yet there's always one colleague. There's one Karen who has to speak to the manager and go, excuse me, I know that we're the spy agency, but one of them was Googling you, Kim, and finding out the truths about you. All the others got sacked.
All Karens over there. I think they
got
Karens
sacked. Well, no. I mean, this spy was like clearly going, something ain't right here. I'm not believing what I'm being fed, and did a bit of research, and the Karen dobbed him in. But the other ones that were also Googling, they were just dismissed from their post. This dude faces death by firing squad. It's like,
Just for
Yeah.
learning about his leader and how.
Well, I
he's
mean,
safe
it's
and
also
how he's
just
gonna die.
accessing the interwebs. It's obviously strictly controlled in the hermit kingdom of North Korea.
Well, that's why their version of the NSA is the only one with access to it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a country, mind you, that plays, like Armageddon, the movie, on the news and makes out that's what's happening in other parts of the world. So anyway, it's a pretty sad state of affairs. The director of the Committee for Human Rights in North Korea, Greg Skalatoyu, said that it speaks to how the regime's increasingly struggling to maintain its iron grip on the flow of information into the country. But yeah, I mean, you've got to be cleared before you can even go online. You've got to do this full-on security check and everything. So yeah, he's facing. There's a very young Kim Jong.
Yeah, he looks much
They're
different, now,
saying-
doesn't he?
Well, isn't there a rumor now that he's dead and it's just some, doppelganger rocking around pretending to be him? Remember we had that story? So anyway, people are really keen to access info from the outside world because they're onto him. They know that they're not on the Truman Show, and but do it at your own peril because if there happens to be a Karen, well, yeah, but even the Truman Show was mild by comparison. At least they all had cute little houses to live in,
That's very true.
But yeah, if there be a Karen in your office, shoot her before she can speak to the manager. Is the moral of that story.
When a VPN wake up, it's fucking someone dobbed him in. That's fucking
Well, it's
brutal.
also just accessing the internet. Like he probably hadn't even had clearance. Like the Googling bit is a bit
I
of
would
a.
assume
think
if he's
it's a-
working at the NSA, he would have access. Or
No,
Bureau
the
of
article, that's what I was just reading from the article. It was saying that you've got to have, hang on a sec, let me go back down. Even high level officials have to get clearance before accessing any online search resources. So, yeah.
Here we are at 2 years old here, have an iPad.
No, I know, isn't it ridiculous?
Oh, fucking hell. There we go.
They Googled how tall he is. Korean Karens are the worst. I agree. Wake the truck up for sure. So, yeah. Oh, look, a tear for Bing.
Bing's coming
Poor
back.
Bing.
Bing's got AI in it now. Look out, people.
I've got an AI story coming up shortly too, and that is creepy.
I actually had to ditch one because it was so fucked up, and I was like, I don't know how to work this into it. It was next level.
Yeah, this one's pretty creepy. That I've got. What have you got for us, Vin?
Oh, what's China up to these days?
Oh, well, from
What
North
are they
Korea,
doing?
let's bounce over to China.
Yeah. So they've got their new their new social credit score system in, Tori. So this is what's coming to us. Coming to a town near you. This is what happens when you disobey the government and you start free thinking about stuff, going against the grain, not agreeing with everyone, not getting your vaccines, just being
by
an
firing
individual.
Just by firing squad?
No individuality in China, all right? You're either for the supreme leader or you're fucking dead, all right? Check it out. This is what's going to happen to you. Mute. That song doesn't really match it.
好，购票请出示身份证。
So they're wanting to board a train or a plane or something, and this NPC behind the counter is like, "Oh, I don't think so."
对不起，您是失信被执行
Not
的
without your
另外一
ID.
种
No. You've been blacklisted because you said something against the regime.
Oh,
We've been sent a photo of you, and it says you are a bad citizen. So
Uh-oh.
no plane ride for you. See you, mate.
下午好，先生，请问有什么可以帮您？
Oh, you want to check into a hotel, Tori? You want to check into a hotel? Not if you're
Yeah.
being blacklisted. Nah, mate. Not in here. Bloody free
对不起
thinkers.，
您是失
Not
信被执行
allowed.
人，被限制在星级酒店高消费。
I reckon you could still check into a room by the hour though.
I would suspect that if you're on the blacklist, it's for everywhere.
Oh, come on. Even blacklisted people can dream.
Maybe.
对不起，领取
Stop
失信被
right
执行
now.
贷款。
Oh, you wanted a bank loan for a house? Oh, no, buddy. You shouldn't have posted those things on Facebook, you fucking
Sure.
idiot. Oh, you're being blacklisted.
Oh my God,
Oh,
he's
no,
even
all
on a
your friends-
billboard.
All your friends are going to see that you're being blacklisted, mate. You're
Far
fucked
out.
now. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Coming to you guys. Just give it time. Just give it time. How good's that? How good's that, Tori?
It's horrible.
And those
And
ads are rolling out.
again,
Nah,
I'm
it's
so glad.
beautiful. It's beautiful
so
because it means that we can all
glad.
work as one in a hive mind and have no individuality or personality. That's great.
and that is why I'm
That's the
happy
beauty.
I'm in the second half of my life. Because I look at the little young sproglets running around, mere toddlers, thinking, what sort of life are you in for? If you don't have to put up with wokies, you're going to have no individuality. AIs are going to be doing everything, including toting guns and just randomly shooting people. I don't want to live in that. No, sorry, Bob. And I guess, there might be some little Jonathan Livingston Seagull kind of kid that'll put themselves in a capsule and shoot them off into space. Better chance of having a good life up there with that bloody thing with JFK's hair in it than down here on planet Earth.
You ever seen Elysium? I have a feeling that might be happening pretty soon.
Elysium, I haven't. Sounds a bit bleak.
The rich people live up on a satellite and then the peasants live on Earth. It's very nice.
Oh.
So everyone on
Very
Earth
nice.
is fucked. And up
You
on the
want
satellite.
Savannah
everyone
wants to be blacklisted. Toblerone. Hey, did you just eat some Toblerone?
No.
Oh.
But thanks to our new sponsor, Rockstar, I can stay up all night doing that shit. So
Stop.
tropical guava, get it in ya.
Tropical guava. Ugh. You love all those fruity flavors. I like the real fruits. I'm not a fan of the synthetic versions.
I got a mango banana smoothie as well.
I can do that. Do love me a mango banana smoothie. Had a banana smoothie
Actually-
earlier on today.
It's actually got passion fruit in it too, and I poured some Rockstar in it just to give that extra bump,
My God, it's got all the things. Love a bit of passion fruit. In fact, I've already got heaps on my vine. I'm very excited. All right. Speaking of, you know how I said we've got a bit of creepy AI happening.
Don't we, just?
We are heading to
Yeah.
Russia, and I'm thinking this one is possibly the creepiest so far. I'm going to play you
Oh,
the
wait
clip
till I tell
shortly.
you what's happened over the past 2 days.
A creepy Russian robot plans to visit followers when he gets working legs. Yep.
Nice.
Engineers at Promobot, Permcry, have been working on an artificially intelligent assistant named Alex, who's offered to visit his followers as soon as he's given working legs. Check this out if you're not creeped out already.
No, I can't walk yet, but Promobot engineers are developing legs for me. I might be able to visit soon. No, I can't walk yet, but Promobot engineers are developing legs for me.
Did you see his creepy eyes?
I won't be able to visit
He just winked.
soon.
Did he? I didn't even see the wink.
He winked. Ugh.
Oh,
He's got a bung eye. I
he
am
does have a bung eye.
sorry.
That's annoying.
I am sorry, but letting this dude just walk around and visit his followers, is that the polite way of saying stalk you before killing you? This
Well, no,
is
'cause they're following
creepy. Well, they're his online followers, but like imagine following him online and the next thing, bang, bang, bang on the door and you get up to open it and he just kicks the fucker in and he's got one of those permits, from California to carry a bloody 30-foot flamethrower and just because Alex is
I think
having
it
a
was
bad
explosive.
day.
I think it was explosives, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I just changed it to suit the Russian bot. This is so bizarre. You think he's sexy, Savannah. Yeah. Does he cook and clean?
You're out of control.
That's what we always ask with these jerks, but I
Mm.
don't think he does. I mean, I can just quickly scan the article and see what else he's got in his little bag of tricks, but creepy, I'm sorry.
Mm.
I can't
The
deal
bung
with
eye
it.
is annoying me. If he's a robot
Yeah.
that's been made, why not make two good eyes? You know, what's wrong with you? You just get lazy on that day or what?
I
Punch
don't
it a bit,
know. I think he's just got, a little glitch in the matrix. But yeah, he's promising he's going to visit his social media fans once he can walk. But yeah, and he's just so lifelike and revolting. And that was a question a fan asked him, and he said, I can't walk yet, but as soon as I can, I'm coming to see you. Ew.
There you
Yuck.
go.
I'm not a fan of
Did you,
Alex, can you tell?
Did you see the leak over the past 3 days?
No.
Someone who works at Facebook decided to leak their AI that they've been working on onto Reddit. So a whole group of massive nerds have downloaded 200 gigabytes of AI brain data and have built new AI from the Facebook data. But the thing is, you know how when you talk to ChatGPT, it gives you like, if you ask it something outside of the norm, it'll be like, oh no, I can't say that because I've been PC-fied.
Yeah.
So I can't answer it. Yeah, the Facebook one, that it doesn't have that. So you can ask it anything and it will tell you without bias at all. Well,
Wow.
it must have some bias because it's AI, but the things they're getting it to do is now insane. It's now, I think it's on its 4th day today of these nerds hacking it and rebuilding it. And so, yeah, you can go check that out, guys. I think it's called Llama.
I'm buying
go
a
have a look at it.
gun. I'm buying a gun.
Yes,
'cause
if everyone should very much protect themselves because I don't think in 5 years' time the world is going to be very similar to how it is now. I think we're going to be entering a whole new era.
if I seriously opened my door to this dude, nah. Creepy as. Hey, Humanimal, you've missed a few, gorgeous. You've missed 5.
Oh, yeah. Only
you'll
half
get
the
final
episode.
3.
All good. All good.
You'll get the last 3 and they'll be doozies. Although this show has delivered so far. Every single thing we've looked at has been pretty batshit.
It's up there. It's up there. Okay, here we go. Michigan governor. She's been asked some questions, some tough ones. So now we've had the data. We've had the data come out. And it turns out Florida, the crazy people down in Florida who just fucking let the virus run free, turns out they've done better than the whole country combined.
Right.
So Michigan, turns out Michigan has one of the worst rates. And so now even the news, quote unquote news, is asking her, could things have been done a little bit different? And here she goes.
There's no justification for any violence under any.
Now, keep in mind, this is CNN, the guys who are owned by Pfizer. Literally, that's not an exaggeration. They're owned by Pfizer, and they're asking this now. So just let that sink in as well.
These circumstances, but I do want to explore a little bit with you the effectiveness of your lockdowns. Michigan was one of the last states to lift a cap on public gatherings in June of 2021. By comparison, Florida lifted its cap in September of 2020. But the death rate for Florida from June of 20 to June of 21 was 39.6 per 100,000. The death rate for Michigan was 97.3 per 100,000, so more than double. Hindsight's 2020, but looking back and looking at some of these numbers, do you think you overreacted?
If I could.
So what do you think she's going to say here? Do you think she's going to own it or not?
She's not going to own it.
But she is the governor, so surely she would own it. You know, that would be
She's not going to own
it. But she's out there leading the people, Tory. Surely when
she will never own it.
Fall on the sword.
No, I can tell from the mismatched lipstick and oversized turtleneck, she's not going to own it.
Well, you'll be surprised.
Oh.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Go back in the time machine with all the knowledge we've accumulated. Would I do some things differently? Absolutely.
But I mean, in terms of lockdown.
In terms of, there were moments where we, had to make some decisions that in retrospect don't make a lot of sense, right?
No shit.
If you went into the hardware store, you could go in the hardware store, but we didn't want people, all congregating around the gardening supplies. People said, oh, she's outlawed seeds. It was February in Michigan. No one was planting anyway. But that being said, some of those policies, I look back and think, that what maybe was a little more than we needed to do.
There we go.
Yeah. Well,
So she kind of own it a little bit.
No, she only owned the seed. Don't gather near
I
the
shouldn't have
seeds in a
outlawed the
hardware
seeds.
store. That was the only thing. Wow. Okay. Not doing a great job. And will she be re-elected? Can she be re-elected? I don't even know how the governor thing works there.
Yeah, I think that one's all who you know. I don't think that's got anything to do with the people.
No, I agree.
In real life, not the show they put on. I mean, obviously, in
she
real life is different.
was
Official
as disappointing as expected. So, well done, you. Okay, my last story.
Oh
yes.
What do we got for us?
We're going to Australia, mate. We're going to Australia.
Oh yeah, Shizza.
So we've had all sorts of activity and stories from all around the world. We've had the US, we've had China, North Korea, Russia, back to the US, and now it's Australia's turn.
Sav wants some aliens. Is it an alien story? Aliens in Australia?
Nah.
Where are you going?
Come on. I mean, it's Australia, mate. Like when we are in Batsh, it's never for anything that bad. I mean, apart from that guy, the pretend crater at the primary school in Tasmania that everyone thought a meteor had hit planet Earth. Hang on a sec. Why is it not loading me video?
No, it's not allowed. You've been blacklisted. You've been taken down to us.
This is true. I actually have to stop sharing for a minute and refresh this page.
Oh my God. Mainlanders. Classic.
Mainlanders?
What are the Mainlanders up to?
I think the video, it's from New South Wales. Now it's completely frozen.
It's a great story.
Oh, dude.
Oh, no, bro. What's going on?
Oh, man. Now it's doing a countdown and I can't stop it. Hang on. Now we've got it. Far out. Brussels sprout. All right. Let me try and get this up again. So we're off to New South Wales. God, now I've got to refresh it again.
Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. She's just being a boomer. Oh.
Stop it. Oh. Finn, who doesn't produce a single thing, and right before we went live,
I offer all the time.
I'd love you to play this video, and I managed to download it and then upload it into StreamYard in less than 2 minutes. I mean, hello.
To be fair, everyone, it's 4 meg, and I sent it to her as the video, so all she had to do was upload it.
And I had to download it and upload it,
motherfucker. Thank you, Tori.
It's not my fault. This bloody video keeps playing.
Download and upload, guys. I hope you know how hard our job is here. All right.
You do nothing though, Finn. I'm not complaining about doing stuff. It's like
don't people in the crowd
don't sit there
saying, this job's bloody easy. I'll have you know it's not. All right. Tours works their butt off.
Oh my God, you're exhausting. You exhaust me.
So give her some space when she's being a boomer moment. All right. It's all good. She'll get the story up and we'll be GTG.
I'm actually just letting it fast forward through an ad because ads suck, right? I'm thinking of the audience, not you.
There you go.
All right, fine.
Everyone, give her a break, guys. What the fuck?
Just a bit of car surfing. And then he
must be listening to George Floyd. Not George Floyd.
Does his little wiggle dance and then he sits back down. Totally illegal in Australia. You're not allowed to car surf. Yeah, I mean, we've got artificial intelligence in Russia. We've got the blacklist of China. We've got people facing firing squads in North Korea. And in Australia, a dude is surfing on top of a car.
Nice.
And there we have it. Yeah. Thought Australia deserved to, make an appearance. But you know what's really weird about it is like car surfing became a massive trend in the early 2000s, and they started bringing in all this legislation to try and stop people from doing it, to make it illegal essentially. But you know what? Like one kid who was crowd surfing fell off the roof because the car stopped suddenly and he broke his leg. That was it. It wasn't, like 38 deaths or what normally has to happen for anything to be legislated. It was literally one kid in Queensland who fell off the roof and broke his leg, and they brought it and they made it illegal. Whereas, the train surfers, they do tend to have pretty horrific accidents. But yeah, that's that was the biggest batshit story from Australia I could find for this week.
It's about time we had a break, Australia's been doing some dumb shit lately, so it's good that
It kind of looked like Finn.
I've already
Crikey,
told
mate.
her that one, mate.
Crikey, mates.
Sit the fuck down, sir.
Sit the fuck down, sir. But yeah, I'm never using that website again. It had way too many ads, and it just has autoplay on its videos, and that is not cool.
Oh my god, autoplay on ads should be illegal.
I know it should be.
They should be passing legislation on that shit and fucking putting those people in jail. All right, that is fuck. Pisses me off.
I hear you.
Or when you've got an ad blocker on, and then somehow it gets around the ad blocker.
Remember
Remember
last week I had that article and I'd actually refreshed it and I was like, there's still so many ads on. Finn just prematurely evacuated again. I love it when he does that. I love it when he calls me a boomer because I'm trying to upload a video from a really shonky website and he has a go at me. But every show, I think for the last 3 weeks, he's prematurely evacuated. Boomer's back.
Sorry, guys, had a boomer moment. All good now, though. I think that. See, you do love it. You love it.
Your weekly premature evacuation, mate.
I'm going to have at least one per week. At least one per week. So this one, she's a follow-up from your story. I don't know if it was last week because my memory is pretty bad. But it was either last week or the week before.
Oh, cool.
Your zombie virus, your fungus virus.
Yeah.
She's making waves. She's making waves. Coming back, Tori. Getting reported in real news now. This is Wyon. Don't know what that is, but here we go.
The COVID-19 pandemic shook the world and brought nations to their knees. The virus took away lots of lives and continues to loom over us. But did you know there could be another contender waiting in line, a dangerous contender known as the zombie fungus, a fungus that attacks the brain and could potentially turn one into a zombie. It might sound like a work of fiction, but in the kingdom of fungus, the organisms range from edible mushrooms to nightmare-fueled
I think my ex had a
parasites.
zombie
People are
fungus
questioning
under one
whether
of
the
his toenails. That's why he's my ex.
Fuck.
He was old.
Jesus Christ, Tori.
It was a joke. I dig at him because he was an asshole.
Fungus can make a leap from preying on small insects to infecting humans.
Yeah, boy.
But now, a reality check. The World Health Organization has identified 19 different threatening fungi, but cordyceps do not feature on that list. Experts say
the guy narrating this sounds like a fun guy.
The same.
Well, he is.
See what I did there?
Sorry.
But, well, they can have a bit of life to them.
Can they?
And did you see what I did there? I said he sounds like a fun guy.
A fun guy.
Yeah.
That's a type of mushroom.
I know.
You're fucking out of control, Jules.
I know. The dad jokes. Dad jokes at, what is it? 9:15 p.m.
Is it? That's out of control. Let's get it back into control and listen to this black man's beautiful voice. Here we go.
To humans is not possible in the near future. Humankind does not have a zombie fate in the books, but climate change and the COVID pandemic is slowly changing our planet. It is slowly altering the environment and our bodies. So the question is, will the zombie fungus also mutate and evolve?
Please, no! 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 No!
Yes, the answer is yes, we can. So
Wow.
Bill Gates is working on it, guys. So make sure you listen out.
Hey, here's a bit of trip for you from Humanimal. Fungi are closer to the animal kingdom than the plant kingdom.
That is correct.
And Savannah says, does this mean my zombie sword off Amazon will finally be used? It does, birthday girl. It does.
I hope
what a great investment. Zombie fungus. Wow. Well, there's a show. And
apparently humans are very much related to fungi, like way back when we evolved from them. That was
I'm not surprised, really. I mean, the majority of people on the planet are kind of germy, you know. All right, a little recap of the show before we vote for the winner of the Golden Batshit Medal. We kicked off the show with a space oddity, bits of JFK.
Oh, getting blasted.
Of being sent to space, along with a heap of other dead people's bits. We had Biden lying again, pretending he's always cared about gay marriage. Liar. In North Korea, a guy who Googled Kim Jong-un is facing death by firing squad this week. Horrible. To China we went, and if you've got a blacklist, if you're blacklisted there, you probably would want to be killed by a firing squad because life is going to suck. Then we had Alex, the Russian AI, the robot. Once he's got legs, he's coming to see you. It's creepy. In Michigan, the governor couldn't admit that she fucked up royally. Then we had the car surfer in Australia. Isn't that hilarious? You go through all of these stories. Like fucked up royally, I meant to say, because the death rate from COVID in Michigan was through the roof. All those heavy stories. And then in Australia, a man was surfing on the roof of a car. And we ended with a zombie fungus.
This week, death, zombie virus, death, and a guy surfing. Nice.
Vote now, people. Vote now. Well, I tried to be fair and diplomatic, Finn. I thought, sorry, Sonny.
Yeah.
Let's put an Aussie story in, you know. We don't want to be accused of bias. Oh, Korea gets the vote. You weren't a fan. It is absolutely.
I don't like that.
You prefer Allen's. I missed that one. The creepy bot. Yes.
Aliens, it's meant to say. Savannah was
Alex
thinking
creepy.
It either has to be alien story or a zombie story. Brown dog.
She got it.
Aliens.
Right. Got it. I think he's saying you prefer Allen's.
Yeah,
Allen's lollies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
2 votes, 6 people watching. Come on, what's going on, Groovers?
Sam's going for The Walking Dead. Very nice.
The zombie virus. All right, waiting for the zombie virus gets a vote.
Oh, have you been watching bloody The Last of Us? Oh, such a good show. They just finished the season.
Oh, North Korea clearly doesn't exist, so the zombie alien fungus is the natural winner. Ruth's voting for zombies. It doesn't even matter who I vote for. Wow. The zombie fungus has won. And to be honest, even though it wasn't included in as a story, to me, this was tonight's winner. Allowed.
This record is in honor of George Floyd. And I really hope we can see more unity and more peace when already things are so difficult. So, shout out to his family.
Oh, shout out to his family. So, shout out to his family.
Has anyone got a chop, man?
What a
rest in peace, George Floyd. I mean, seriously, that was. Oh wait, we're still waiting on Brown Dog's vote. We're waiting on Brown Dog's vote. 1 or 3. One was JFK and his hair in space, or the North Korean Googler. Finn has
Google in North Korea.
Finn's had too much rockstar. Hey,
what are you
Sonny.
trying to say? No, I'm all good.
Sonny's got the zoomies. Oh, wait a minute.
You've had too much rockstar, right? Don't be telling me how much rockstar I've had. I've had just enough.
Gratuitous
Tell you
sunny
that,
shot.
right?
Gratuitous sunny shot. While she's got the
Artie
zoomies.
ran off when I woke her up before.
Come on, Brown Dog, you got to lay your vote. Now, if you vote, actually, it won't change the outcome. So the zombie fungus is still the winner
Yes. Good on
of the
ya.
golden batshit medal.
What do you think will kill us first, the AI or the zombie virus?
AI.
Or here you go. Here's one for you. Let this ruminate in the brain. The AI develops the zombie virus
And releases it. What an efficient way to get it out there, too. Just stick it in all the AI.
Actually, that llama that I was telling you about, the Facebook one.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the questions was asked to it, how do you kill 1 billion people? And it presented a list of how to achieve such a thing very easily in about 3 seconds.
Well, I do know out of all of our stories, the slowest way to kill
there
that
you
many
go.
people is from car surfing.
There you go.
Car surfing, you might break a leg, but that's about it. So, yeah, congratulations to the zombie virus for winning this week's golden batshit medal. Finn,
And remember,
as
if
always.
you want to get a 24-pack of Rockstar, they are our sponsor for this. Rockstar.com /batshit. And you will actually get a 200% discount. They will pay you to buy the cans. So
He
go ahead and
lies.
Use the code ToryIsBatshit.com in the affiliate link, and we will get paid as well. So
I will wear that crown with pride. And as always,
and remember, if you don't drink
beautifuls.
Rockstar, fuck you.
As always, the beautiful people in chat, if you don't drink Rockstar, fuck you.
I don't think that, but they paid us to say that. So that's coming from Rockstar.
I never touch that shit.
Me and Tori love you all very much. Rockstar paid us to say that.
Shame we can't hear him.
So just shout out to George Floyd's family.
And for God's sake, tell people about us. This show rocks.
Yeah, get us out there, guys. What's going
Get
on?
us out there. Yeah.
Bloody ridiculous. I'm slaving away all day trying to come up with this stuff.
Over a hot stove and walking 3 miles in knee deep in snow and bare feet.
How dare
Share
you?
the love. Tell
Share
your
it round,
friends.
guys. Get amongst
We'll
it.
see you all. Oh, wait. When are we back?
Oh, I'll be next Wednesday night, won't it, Tori? 8:30? 8:30
Sounds
8 EST?
bloody marvelous, mate.
There you go.
Pop it in your diaries, everybody. It'll be next Wednesday. Yeah. Sorry.
What's next Wednesday? What's the date?
There was something in my diary that's been cancelled, but I hadn't crossed it out. I'm like, what's
22nd.
going on?
The 22nd, 8:30 8 EST. Tune in live, guys.
See you there,
You know
or
where
be
it's at.
square, and rest in peace, George Floyd.
Yeah, shout out.
This record is
Sponsored by HP.
George Floyd.
HP loves George
And I
Floyd.
really hope
I can't believe this guy.
unity and more peace.
David Goodard. No, he just wants you to
Already
do in
things are
peace.
so difficult.
So
The
difficult.
worst song
Shout out
imaginable.
to his family.
Shout out. So shout out to his family. Bang that hand. Yeah.
I'll see you next week. And bye, beautiful people in chat.
Yeah, catch us all later. Happy birthday, Sav. Shout out.
Happy birthday, Sav. Take care, everyone. See you soon.